To be honest, with me, Curtis and Robbie being back-heeled out of it.
Does that mean you can't sing?
Yeah, we can sing. Yeah, that's definitely. I can't sing anyway.
Are you enjoying it though?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I mean, Bob's having a good laugh with Bob, so it's quite good doing it.
What's he like, Bob Monahan?
He's very funny, very funny. He's just like he is on the telly, you know what I mean? He's a nice bloke.
Strange to think you see him on the telly, but he's a big Boro fan as well.
He's a very. I don't know where he is from. About from Middlesbrough. I don't know where he's from, but yeah, he's a very big Middlesbrough fan.
So what's it like going then? Pop star status as well as footballer status?
I couldn't really call myself a pop star, to be honest.
Craig Hignett dancing down the wing, but Craig Hignett, lead vocalist with Chris Rea. Tell us about it.
I don't know about lead vocalist. I've sang a couple of lines on my own. That's probably as close I'll get to as making a record on my own.
We've been told you are the star though, so you're obviously holding something back.
You're jerking, aren't you? No, it was just good fun. We only found out today that we were making a record, so a few of the lads have come up, but it was a good laugh.
Really enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. I'm always singing anyway in the bath and whatever. The lads are always saying, "Shut up, will you?" But today, I had the chance to sing properly, and it was good fun.
So what have the Hadjis singing?
I don't know whether it's classified.
No, it isn't.
It's Let's Dance by Chris Rea.
And what have you been singing? What lines have you been doing?
I couldn't tell you now. I forgot it. I don't know the song that well, but I enjoyed it.
You've never made a record before or anything like that?
I have. I can tell I have made a record with Crew when we were playing. I don't know who we were playing. No, we'd just been promoted, and I made a record with Crew and enjoyed it then. I've made one with Boro last year, but it wasn't. It was a group thing. And this one today, it was good fun.
And the gaffer's been dancing for the video as well.
Yeah, I hope someone's got footage of it because it was horrendous. I can't wait to see it myself.
How does this compare with other songs you must have been involved with in your time?
Yeah, I'm going to them now. It's a very good song. I think I do very well because of the people involved.
It's not an embarrassing one, it's an enjoyable one.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable one, yeah. I think when they put it all together, the video, I think it'd be nice.
Let's come on, let's dance.
Bob, what's it like in there? What's the response you're getting?
There's an awful lot of very nude men in there.
So Chris Rea and Bob Monahan are getting together with the Boro players and Juninho's free kick, or was it Higgy's? We'll find out eventually. And Let's Dance, we're told, a placing in the top 75 on pre-release sales. So congratulations to everybody involved. Well, first of all, Flying You to the Moon is the unusual title. Stretch you back a while. Where did it come from?
It came from the Rioch era, which is when it began in the Rioch. It wasn't Premiership, it was First Division. And it refers to when Bruce Rioch said of his captain Tony Mowbray, if he had to go to the moon, he'd like that man next to him. And that sort of sums up the whole spirit of the times.
How about nowadays? You've got the likes of Emerson, Juninho, Ravanelli, all these characters in the game.
Yeah.
It must make your life a lot easier.
Yeah, people say that all the characters have gone from the game, but they've certainly come back at the moment. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, one great thing is that we've had a lot of people who have started to lift up a pen and do caricatures. There's a lot around at the moment, and it's great to be able to actually publish some of their work. And there's been some good cartoons coming out of late.
Do you ever get the players coming back to you saying, "Hey, we don't like what you've done, we didn't like this, we didn't like that," or the opposite views?
Oh, I keep running when I'm going past the stadium. You know, I don't want that. Jan Fjordhoff was great. He really liked it. He used to always read it. He said that I know that I am not too fast. I've read your fanzine. I'm very slow.
How do you get this thing distributed?
Basically, it's changed from going for Ayresome Park to Riverside because, as you know, there's no shops anywhere near it. So it's almost all actually sold on the day in the street, which is pretty good actually. I like that way of doing it, and it's just a matter of persuading people to part with their 80 pences on the way to the match and to make a little stop.
Is it any more difficult now the team are fighting to stay up? I mean, would you sell more if they were at the top end of the Premiership?
Well, funnily enough, I think you often get more material from people having a moan when they're struggling. But without a doubt, if your team is doing well, then you're going to sell more material. But one of the worst things is, one worst aspect of this season has been when we've had several games in a week, because obviously it's difficult to produce something for every game. Because we're one of the, I think there's only 3 fanzines in the country that actually do one for every game. So it's difficult to produce something for every game, firstly, and then secondly, it's difficult to expect people to actually afford to buy them all.
Take us through the process. I mean, how does, from what's in your head and what comes through the mail bags, how does that get transferred into a fly me? I mean, what's the process?
Well, hopefully you have 2 weeks to do it, usually, but not this season. And so the first week, nothing's happening really. You're waiting for stuff to come through. You probably spend a lot of time writing ideas that you want to do myself. I've got a team of people who write things. And then, invariably, with 2 days to go, suddenly masses of mail comes through and you have to chuck out all the stuff that you wrote in the first week. And then it's a question of trying to fit it all in.
If people want to get stuff to you, you've got your regulars who contribute. How do they send mail to you? What's the address? Give us a plug for the address.
Yeah, well, you can fax me on Middlesbrough 247878, or you can just stick it in the post to Unit 7, Brentnall Centre, Brentnall Street, Middlesbrough. It's just near the bus station, so it's easy to find.
Is that legal? I don't know, you'll have to ask the fans.
Don't blush, don't get embarrassed.
No,
why
I
are
don't
fans
know.
taken to him?
Just because he's different, just because he runs with the ball and he's exciting to watch. Goes past players, scores goals, lays on great goals.
Because he's the most direct player. You know, most players go side on beat men, he just goes straight at them. And he puts the fear of death into defenders. He's so quick, nimble, great technique, great balance. Got his fair share of goals. What is it, 12, 13 this season? 15. 15. You know, I mean, that's incredible. You know, it took him a wee while to settle away last year. This year, he's been out of this world. He's been unbelievable. Great player.
Would you like to man mark him? Or have to man mark
I'd
him?
love to.
Would you?
Just because if he's playing, then you know you're playing against a good team and you'll be in a decent level.
That little dig at yesterday's result?
No, not really. I think we were unlucky to go down, to be honest with you. I mean, I said in an interview, the league table doesn't lie, but in our case it has lied. I mean, you know, we should have 41 points and stay up on goal difference, and we haven't, and that's through no fault of our own.
We'll talk to the chairman about such things very shortly, but we mentioned the Cellnet Player of the Year, sitting here right in front of us, and a quick look back at events at the Super Cellnet Riverside.